Hello y'all on YouTube, this is Rob with Rob's Nerdy Knives. Today we have a part 4 of my unboxings from Sever 7. This is another knife here, Evolution EDC. I know nothing about this. We're going to take a look. I'm assuming that's the knife that's in here. So yeah, let's find out together. Alright, this is part 4 of my unboxing for Sever 7. We're looking at this here, Evolution EDC, I'm assuming. That's the knife. Let's find out. All right. So he says this is Evolution EDC Best Tech OEM M390. It's $159 production. Okay, very cool, very cool. So like a pretty good deal. So maybe Evolution is the name of the company who designed it. It is nicely centered. I like that. We've got some very industrial sharp edges everywhere, which for some it's no problem. For others, you know, it's going to be a little ergonomic challenge. I wish people would round chamfer these just to get rid of some of those edginess. It's a big deal. Some people don't care. Some people do, especially if you fidget it up. But let's give it a flip. M390 blade steel for $159. That's pretty good. Nice titanium. We've got milled relief in there. It does feel a little heavy. Kind of balanced right there in the middle. Number 47 looks like a limited release. Maybe this was a small batch by a particular designer. That's what I'm going to guess. I don't know who it is. I'm sure people are going to make some comments down below. Let me know. I will find out for the review, at least, or try to find out more information for sure, right? I love the fact that there's a little cutaway access to the lock bar, which I think is fantastic. Thank you. Thank you. Looks like steel bar insert over travel stop. A little edge there. It's not bad. It's actually been chamfered. It's actually been chamfered, so it's not bad. This is not super sharp. It's not super rounded, but it's not super sharp, so that's cool too. I like that. Big old finger choil, definitely meant to be a choked up knife. Some aggressive jimping there. It's going to work great with gloves or hands. Looks like machine satin finished. Yeah, machine satin finished. Nice big swedge. I'd call this a clip point probably. With a huge finger choil. Definitely going to be able to choke up on that. Big lanyard loop over there, kind of a priority, which is cool. Let's look at that clip. Does some nice flexibility, kind of ramp in and out. Should be easy going in and out. Not super close to this, but it is rounded. That's cool too. I like that. Again, I appreciate the chamfering and the easy access. See, yeah, already that access is clear. Let's look at the detent. Where do we clear it? Yeah, okay, so you clear the detent ball right there. So you're not going to have double clutch, right? What we call double clutch is if it sticks up here and it's stuck like right there, and then when you do that, it opens up again, right? It's like you have to clear the lock bar and then the detent ball. So if you can drop it like this where you clear both, then you can just have it drop. And that does do that pretty nicely. All right, blades in there nice and solid. Do we have any pivot play? How about pivot rock? No. Let's listen to that detent. Nice and clickety. Nice and clickety, yeah. I love the thumb studs, nice and accessible. We've got the flipper. Flipper works really well. Thumb studs work really well. Okay, so that's a good angle. It's not difficult. It's not uncomfortable. We got some jimping. Let's see. Can we do it? You gotta make sure my thumb's out of the way here. Let's see. Ooh, that's a little aggressive. I don't know if I can get it. No, I can. Okay. So we can do a little front flipping. It's not the ideal, but it is possible. So a little bonus flick there. Let's see left-handed. Okay, it does work. Not super sensitive there. Left-hand flick. That works pretty well. Okay, a little stiffer over here. Ooh. Oh, that's sticky. That's super sticky. What do we got going on there? Let's see. Do we have any stuff on there? Let me clean that off real quick. Make sure there's not stuff on there. Sometimes that can be stuff on stuff on there that can kind of get in the way. Sorry, I'm knocking over papers over here. I don't know if let's try it again. Okay. Okay, maybe there's there was just something on the little tang of the blade there because I cleaned it off and it's not sticky now. All right, I was getting a little nervous because sometimes steel on steel shouldn't stick like that unless you got the geometry really bad. And geometry doesn't look bad. I mean, it looks good. Nice engagement. I like that. Interesting little design right there. Kind of covers up It's almost square, but not quite. You can get in there without being pinched. I do appreciate that. Like I said, it is chamfered there. That's kind of nice. Okay, just wish this was a little softer. It's not terrible, but it is the kind where I could actually buff that down just a little bit. It'll look worn in if this was my knife, right? Those are things I would do to make it comfortable. That's why you see some of mine are polished in the back, because sometimes I find those edges just not comfortable. You can make a knife so much nicer. Here's the case. Now, mind you, this is a $159 knife. This is a $320 knife. Hand satin finished, right? Chamfered. See all the little details around there? There's a lot of details that go into a little more expensive knife, right? And so that adds cost. But for 159 bucks, I mean, dang, this is not bad. This is not bad. So I always take into account the cost, the audience of a knife. If you're charging me 300 bucks for this, I would be a lot less reluctant to say, I could live with that. As opposed to, okay, I can work around that. If I really like this knife, I can fix some of these things, right? Or I can, polish it, whatever. But in this case, M390, hand satin finish, not hand satin, belt satin finish. Thumb studs work great. It's a flipper too. Right? All that is really nice. You get a little bonus. You could absolutely make this a front flipper. So I kind of like that. I think that's just kind of a cool little bonus flick, right? And then maybe a middle finger reverse bonus flick. All right. So a couple extra things. I think that's cool. That's cool. Yeah, this makes it a pretty fidgety little knife. It's aggressive. It's big. It's bulky. It's a heavy use kind of strong knife. I love the lock bar. Fully engaged at around, I'm gonna say 50%. Yeah, so fully engaged. Definitely caged bearings. That's what I'm feeling in there. That's what I see. Yeah, caged bearings. So captive pivot collars. Looks like T8s all the way around. Definitely weight relief. I like all of that. I like a lot of things I see on here. Nice little swedge, a little clip point, flat grind. I mean, it's gonna be a thick boy. It's gonna be aggressive. It's gonna be a work knife. Comes pretty strong tip. It does come to a nice pokey tip and get in dog food, cat food, fertilizer, mulch stuff. But this is a work knife. You could definitely make this a work knife. It's a pretty work knife too. So it's like it gets the feel of a little more premium knife at a good price. Some of the touches, and people go, well, that's exactly the same as this. And I would say, okay, you can believe that, but I will tell you, you're wrong. Okay. With all due respect, I will say you're wrong. There's a big difference between these two knives, right? And I'll tell you what the difference is between these two knives is the little touches, the personal touch finishes that you get on a knife like this, right? And I've used this knife today. So here, I was opening a box or something. I can't remember what I was doing. But anyways, all those little touches, little gliding, smooth, little extra little things in here, they all add up. And to me, this one is absolutely worth the extra money. And you've got to determine what you think is worth money. I think this is a great budget knife. I mean, so you want to get someone into a knife for the first time, if you're okay buying Chinese OEM, this would be a great option here. I like it. So again, this one's called the Evolution EDC by Best Tech OEM M390. Yeah, first impression is pretty good on this one. There's a few things that I would have issues with. I would pay more for it, obviously. But, I mean, you're getting a heck of a deal here. And I think maybe the goal was to get some of these design elements together at that price. It gives you options, right? It'll give you options. So I think that's kind of cool. I definitely, and this chamfering here that they do here, it's kind of a longer, broader chamfer. I do wish there was a little extra on the corner. But like I said, I can take care of that at this price, right? It gives you a sense of a contoured kind of a scale, which I think is cool. Yeah, very, very interesting little knife. Let's go ahead and do a little quick zoom in here so you guys can see it. Right, there's that blade with that belt satin finish. You can see right there, it comes flat grind coming up here, nice swedge with a clip point, the thumb studs, beautiful kind of tiered, like stepped thumb studs. I like that. Evolution, minimal up here. I mean, it's kind of big. I think it'd be cool if it's just a little bit smaller, personally. M3, the number of the knife is over here, and I think it says M390 over here. Yeah, and then you've got this again over here. Same thing, belt satin finished over there. Nice titanium, Zerk blaster or bead blasted right here. The clip, pretty long. It's going to have a nice ramp going in and out, so that should work pretty well. You can see the weight relief in there. Steel bar insert over travel stop. You've got a little chamfer going around there. It's not super sharp. You've got this right here. It's not straight edge where it pinches you. I like that. I mean, some people, again, you pay a little extra, you get a little rounded. Those are things you go for. Nice big finger choil, definitely plenty of room. I like that. There is chamfering on here. It's been cut away, which is great. I have easy access to it. You have the lanyard hole right there. That's cool. Again, the clip, hidden hardware, by the way. The screw is going to be on the inside, or probably this one going all the way through. So I think that's pretty cool. Yeah, nice. This is not sharp either, by the way. That's really cool. So little cutaway up here, which is great for when you're doing the flipper right there. That way you can clear right through there. You get a little extra push to get that little extra deployment. Let's take a look at that here. You see that? Let's do that one more time. Pretty nice. I'm impressed. I'm impressed for the price range and for what you get. I think that's definitely worth considering. All right. So let's get a nice little picture of this one right here. What do y'all say? Maybe a little angle like this right here or something like this. What do y'all think? Something like that maybe? I think that would be cool right there. All right, very cool. Evolution, is it Evolution EDC? Yeah, Evolution EDC. Not bad, not bad. I like the action, definitely positive on that. Definitely has a lot of potential. I think that's pretty cool. First impressions are good. All right, I'd love to hear your thoughts. If you have one of these, what your experience with it is. Do you like yours? Is that something that you've been excited about carrying? Do you had any issues with it? I'd love to hear from you guys. All right, so hey, if you found this content fun, interesting, worthwhile, or informative, would you please consider hitting that like button down below? And if you've already hit that like button, maybe consider hitting the subscribe button. Subscribing and liking the channel really helps me out, allows me to produce more content, do more things, ultimately do more things for you guys. So a big shout out, thank you to every one of you out there. I appreciate you guys so much for watching the videos and everything like that. So thank you, thank you, thank you. If you've have already hit that like button, you've hit the subscribe button. Like I said, it helps me out, helps me produce more content. But maybe also consider hitting the notification button as well. That way you can be notified of future content like this and other videos. And a big shout out to my channel members. I appreciate you guys do two amazing things for me. You encourage me. I don't do this full time, so I appreciate your encouragement big time. Secondly, because of your generous support with your memberships, you allow me to do things sooner than I thought. For instance, I can do a once a month budget banger giveaway. I couldn't afford that with this. I'm borrowing these knives. I'm going to be spending 60, 70 bucks just getting this box back with 8 knives in there. Whew, you're not kidding. So, which is fine. And that's a big thank you to the channel members. I appreciate you guys. The other thing I do is I have applications, software things, subscriptions that I do for those things. It allows this channel to keep producing content. So I appreciate you. Thank you for that. As a result of those two things that you do, because of your generous support and all that stuff, I want to do two things for you, exclusively for the channel members. First thing is, brand new channel members, email me with your name and address. I'd love to mail you a channel sticker. And normally that's 99% of the people that email me, right, is brand new channel members. But if you happen to be currently actively a member, and you were a member all along and you just never asked, or you were a member and became a member again, and you're currently actively a member now, and you didn't get a channel sticker, never asked for one, never received one, email me your name and address. I'd love to mail you a channel sticker too. Just know that. The second thing I like to do is I'd like to do a once a month exclusive members giveaway. So we do a budget banger giveaway each week, but that once a week in the month, there'll be two giveaways. Two for all the members could be eligible for, and then one that's just the non-members. Well, everyone's eligible for, but one that everyone's eligible for, and then the second one only members are eligible for. That's what I'm trying to say. So that's the members exclusive giveaway, and it's not a budget banger. Usually I try to do something about $100 or more. A small way for me to say thank you. Hopefully something you would enjoy receiving as a win, as a prize, or give as a gift, right? All right, I appreciate you guys. If some of you guys thought, hey man, that sounds really cool. I like the idea of sticker. I like the giveaway. I hear there's even emojis and some other things. Yes, that's all true. And I'd like to be a member. Well, how do you become a member? There's a link down below in the description. Would love to have you. Please, no one ever should ever feel obligated to become a channel member. Do it because you want to, but if you do want to, thank you. I'm humbled, I'm grateful, I appreciate you. It blows me away, and that's all I can say is just thank you. All right, if you haven't already, maybe check me out on Instagram at robs_nerdy_knives. Again, that's on Instagram at robs_nerdy_knives. Thanks so much for watching. Have a great day, a great week. Bye.